Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Dan, aka Redbeard, and today is Wednesday, September the 18th, 2019. And we are, as of the recording of this video, one day from the second weekend of the Call of Duty Modern Warfare beta. Now, I promised you guys a follow-up discussion video with Claymore, kind of discussing our transition for the first week of the multiplayer beta, our thoughts, our comments, our concerns. I made my concerns very well known over the weekend with a few things, but today I just wanted to take the time to go over what we're to be expecting, what the schedules are for this upcoming weekend, and what we hope to see coming out of this weekend. We'll have Claymore on here very shortly, but until then, we're going to go over very quickly the details of the beta for this upcoming weekend. So first and foremost, we are here looking at the Call of Duty Modern Warfare, or I'm sorry, the Call of Duty Twitter page. So I just kind of took a minute to scroll through here to get the information as far as what to expect. So as for those of you that do not know, the beta for the second week will start tomorrow. As of this recording, tomorrow, Thursday, September the 19th, and it will proceed until Monday, September the 23rd. So it'll be pretty much a full weekend, kind of like last weekend, where you know, the people that pre-ordered are going to get to play it on Thursday and Friday, and then everybody else, it'll open back up to everyone on Saturday, Sunday, you know, like Saturday afternoon, Sunday, Monday morning. So we'll assume it's going to end around noon Pacific Standard Time on Monday as well. So this weekend they'll also be testing crossplay, which we'll go over that in a moment. But as of right now, just know that regardless of what system that you're on, your beta will be opening this week/weekend. So if you are somebody that has not been able to play it and you want to play it, don't worry, no stress, you're going to be covered. So right here, just so you guys know, preload is granted for PS4, all players. Beta download is open to go ahead and pre-install it now if you have not installed that, if you were not somebody that played it last weekend. Xbox One pre-order players, preload now. So if you're somebody that pre-ordered on the Xbox One, you can go ahead and preload your beta. As a matter of fact, the moment that you pre-ordered the game, you should have been able to go ahead and start installing it. Same with PC. You can go to the Battle.net launcher and go ahead and preload that as well. So you guys are good to go there. As I mentioned before, the crossplay is something that's getting really hyped on their personal Call of Duty page. So that's something that's going to start on the 20th, I believe is what they said. They're going to open that up on Friday for crossplay. So that'll be a lot of fun on our channel. Some other interesting news that I came across that I didn't actually see until yesterday. So I was a little bit behind the ball. I'm sorry. This morning. I'm sorry. I saw this morning at work. So I was about a day behind on this information. But here we see a bonus for your beta grind. Reach level 10 before the 23rd to earn a hammer shotgun in Modern Warfare at launch on October 25th. So interesting. They're really promoting people to really get on this beta and grind the hell out of this game this weekend coming up. So it's basically a shotgun that you get for playing through level 10, and honestly, you should be able to do that in a very short amount of time. So it's interesting that they're making it a shotgun. You can see here how some of the community feel some of the people in the community feel about it. I mean, me personally, I don't think we should be rewarding people with shotguns. It's basically like a variant of the Olympia. It looks like a breakdown of some kind. Looks like they have a suppressor on here and a sight and a grip. But I mean, it's still pretty cool that they're incentivizing people to really get on this beta and grind it out with them. So this video, during the discussion portion, we're going to also be revealing a lot of the different gameplay modes. I promise that as well. And then over here on the Charlie Intel, for those of you, again, right here is the details for the beta. I already mentioned them, but 10 a.m. Pacific time, September 19th until 6 p.m. Pacific time, September 20th. That's the closed or early access beta for people that pre-order. Open beta for all platforms is 6 p.m. Pacific at on the 20th. So that's Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific. If you're Central Time, that I believe is 8 p.m. in Eastern, 9 p.m. And that's until 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, September 23rd. So that's Monday morning. Wow, this was easier to find than last week's details, but it's looked like it's going to be until 10 a.m. Pacific or 12 noon Central or 1 p.m. Eastern. So there you guys go for you, those of you that are U.S. players. And something else that I noticed that was really interesting is on this tweet here from 38 minutes ago as of now, so about 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, Infinity Ward has shared a Reddit post detailing on the update on feedback from weekend 1 of the beta, revealed some of the fixes for weekend beta weekend 2 and launch. So I checked this link out. I can put it in the description for you guys so you can read it if you want to as well, but this is just some info of what they're gonna really focus on, what they really focus on fixing before going into this weekend, and that would be PSN ID. There was a lot of issues with that, so you could actually show your PSN instead of the generic like Call of Duty ID that it generated from like your old, if you had a very old Call of Duty ID like myself. Mine was going all the way back to the 360 days, a name that I hadn't even seen in like so long. Hearing enemy footsteps, so some audio. People were having a difficulty figuring out what audio setting was the best, so here's just a link that where you guys can go check that out for setting up some audio that's best for you. Calling cards using wrong name or flag description. Level cap displays higher than level 10. That was definitely a glitch that I seen myself. Graphical corruption on the matchmaking screen. I didn't really experience this. I'm not exactly sure what this means, so if any of you guys know exactly what this is or have any screenshots or video links, let me know. But basically, screen appears black, green, or yellow. This has been fixed. The cruise missile glitch, I did experience this. Basically, it wouldn't do the full animation for the cruise missile. So this is supposedly fixed going the weekend 2. Flipping through vehicles and deployable cover. Simtex grenade, sometimes it just would not explode, so that apparently is fixed. Smoke effect on weapons. So this will be a thing by launch. When you shoot, actually like smoke is coming out of the barrel. Unable to move in certain locations. Apparently there was a bug. I never fortunately experienced that. Weapon attachments in some cases would not unlock after reaching the required level. I never personally had that happen either, but I heard about some people experiencing this, as well as changing their username and losing all their attachments. So hopefully that'll be fixed. Doors, we've read your comments about how they open, how loud they can be, and how they interact with you if they're already open. We'll be monitoring how you interact with them throughout the weekend and during weekend 2. Spawning and visuals. Spawning is currently inconsistent in some maps, so for those of you that haven't watched my previous 3 videos, this right here was the main topic of discussion in all 3 of them right here. Spawning and visual. Visual is not really so much, but spawning was a bad experience for me last weekend. Mini map, so they tried to meet like a compromise with the community, turned it on and stuff like that. Let's see what they say here. We turned on a version of the minimap that doesn't display enemy fire. We've been reading through your comments not only about the map itself, but also the compass and other UI elements on the screen. Reading your feedback has brought up some very insightful conversations here in the studio. So again, thank you. We'll continue to monitor through weekend 2. So they're still going to fill that out. Recon drone. There are 2 noted issues with this kill streak. 1, UI elements remain on the player screen after using the drone. 2nd, thermal function of the drone causes the map below to become discolored. I didn't really experience that, but if you experience that, apparently they're working on that. Weapons, clipping through the operator character model. Okay, interesting. Never really experienced that. So these are a list of the like known major bugs and issues, but like I said, I will link this article down below for you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much. You know, we're gonna have a discussion video with Clay here pretty soon. We are going to actually record that right after I get done doing this. So I'm interested to know how do you guys feel going in the week 2? What do you guys expect? Should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it, especially to get an opportunity to practice more with people in my community and do crossplay and beta test that with them. That's going to be a really unique but fun experience. So if you guys have any thoughts or concerns, leave those down below. Thank you guys so much for checking the video out. I hope you guys enjoy the beta this weekend. Have a lot of fun. Remember to come back on to the videos and share some of your experiences, and let's have a conversation about that. So thank you guys so much. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you have not yet, and everybody have an awesome weekend.
Precision airstrike, ready on your mark. This is Phoenix 3. Good copy. Strike inbound.